Thank you for stopping. I'm Prior on Fire. You are Prior's priority. So I wanted to do the harmonica, but I'm going to do the harp since that is what I'm told to do. I don't know the harp. I don't know the harmonica. I know the piano just a little bit. But I tuned it a little bit with whatever I think it's supposed to sound like. It's not perfect, okay? But I was moon gazing tonight. The last few days have been very interesting, and I'm thankful for it. So I'm just trying to listen. I'm trying to do as I'm told. I was always a rebellious person, all the way up, geez, even till now. But I'm trying to listen more and do what I'm asked to do. So I will tonight. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. If you're still there, I appreciate it. I thought I would just do as I'm told. That was beautiful, kind of. I love the sound of it. So anyway, it's going to be a full moon, and I am to do a moon reading tonight. I don't have a very big collective, so whoever shows up for this is for you. There is a message for you and myself. So thank you for stopping by. And thank you, Spirit, for asking me to do this and giving me the opportunity to give messages to those that stop. All right, I'm going to start with messages of angels, messages from your angels, and see. I'm just going to pull one card from each of these decks, 2 moon decks, Oracle of Roses, and messages of your angels. But I'll end it with a few cards of my own. But messages from your angels, Spirit. Give us a card from this deck that you would like to give a message to. I appreciate the opportunity for this. It is a blessing to be able to do this, so thank you. All right. What card in here, Spirit, is going to help us with the message you're giving today? Rochelle, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you. Absolutely. That's definitely important, because that's how you manifest, with following the guidance of your heart. Your heart is what you feel. It's your intuition. It guides you. Your guides talk to you through this. God talks you through this. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, the Most High, yourself, your higher self. That's how we get communication, is through our heart. And as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Thank you, Spirit. That's a blessing. Let's see if there's anything in here that will be a message for somebody. All right. You are fully supported by heaven, and we have heard your prayers for financial support. Be assured that we see money as a symbol of the abundant supply that God provides to all of his children. The earthly negativity surrounding money comes from human minds alone. In heaven, we see money as the energy of exchange. We know that you need material essentials. Like any loving parent, God wants his children to be comfortable, safe, and happy. That is one of the reasons why he sends you guardian angels. Your finances have been blocked in the past because of guilt and other negative beliefs and emotions. I have helped you heal and release much of your negative association with money. Thank you, Spirit. Please know that I am here to help you so that you can help more people. The more that you allow me to give you, the more you will be able to give others. In the near future, you will be able to manifest all of your needs, but in the meantime, allow me to help you through my heavenly contributions. Well, there is a message there for me. I know there's a message there for you, since you're here. Thank you, Spirit, for always providing for us. And when we answer the call, when we do what our intuition, what God, Spirit, the universe, our higher selves, our guides are telling us through our heart, when we follow those intuition nudges, we are blessed for that. So I would like to also then pull a card from the Oracle of Roses. All right, Spirit, with this deck, if you could please help with a card to further this message. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Spirit. I'm blessed to be able to pull this card and give a message for who this is for. One more time here, Spirit. All right. What card in here would you like to lead with next? There we go. The Rebel. Well, the Rebel, I just definitely resonate with that myself. It's wild rose, Austrian briar rose. Very beautiful rose. Very beautiful rose. Okay, Spirit, it's number 7 too, by the way. Let's see what this has to say. Things cannot always keep going the way they have in the past. While on the outside, your tried and true path may still prove to work, there is a price to be paid in stagnation and resting on one's laurels. The safe way is not always the best way, but the adventurous direction should still be considered with great care. The rebel knows that breaking completely away from what is considered the average, the expected, and the normal does not mean leaving your values behind. Absolutely true. Rebels are sometimes labeled as the troublemakers, right? Well, that's in the bad energy of a rebel. A rebel also, in its in the light, is a trailblazer, a creative thinker. Doesn't just go with the crowd, goes with their heart. What could you do today, this week, or this month that is unexpected? Spontaneity. The rose is native, this botanical rose in particular, is native to the country of Georgia. Its botanical species name, Photida, means having a bad smell, which is why some people dislike this plant. Its fragrance is not unlike boiled linseed oil. My goodness. It's a beautiful rose, though. But it sure doesn't smell good to, I would say, the majority of people. Maybe a rebel thinks it smells good. Maybe. This was one of the first yellow roses to be introduced to the world at that time, the 16th century. It caused a lot of interest. It needs full sun and yet is extremely winter hardy. The rose usually lives around 20 years, wow, and grows between 5 to 10 feet tall. Soil needs to be well drained, kept slightly moist, flowers in the summer. The meanings of this card and the uses of this rose is challenge, expression, justice, equality, creativity. The deities are Prometheus. Astrological sign, Aquarius. All right, it's the age of Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. So we have, so far, he's saying, follow your heart, you'll be blessed. The rebel, think outside of the box, be adventurous, but be careful, making sure that your adventures are well thought out of. But he's encouraging us to break out of that mold, do what our heart, our guides, our intuition is telling us to do. That's going to guide us down this adventure of creativity and inspiring others. Just, that sounds to me already fun, and I have no problem stepping into that role, but my thing would be to be cautious, not so quick, make sure that I'm relaxed with the decisions I'm making, and then blaze into it once the plans are made. Okay, so I have the Moonology Messages Oracle. So, Spirit, this is a full moon here coming up. I believe it's the 11th, a couple days from now. So this really is the reading that I was guided to do tonight, is to base it around what the energy of this moon is going to help us move into. So with this deck, please give us a card to continue this message for those that have stopped. Thank you once again for being here. You're blessed for being here. I'm blessed for being here. And Spirit has a message for you. What card in here, Spirit, is going to continue this message for those that are here? One more time. There we go. Moonlit, embrace uncertainty. This goes right along with all this. A rebel doesn't always know what the outcome's going to be. Yeah, you're going to need to plan what it is you want to do, but do we know the outcome? No. That's the thinking outside of the box. That's the spontaneity. That's by just following your intuition. You're blessed. The rebel is going to do what others may be too intimidated or in their ego to do because of what others may think. Well, this card is embrace the uncertainty. Know that trusting in your intuition, trusting that God, the universe, your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, they're not going to leave your side, but listen for them because they're going to help you through this, and embrace the uncertainty, because with the faith that everything's going to work out, even if it's something that goes wrong, it's still going to work out in the end. Might be a little bit longer trip around the corner there, but it will work out. So embrace the uncertainty. Go into this wholeheartedly and unapologetically with no fear, and do it. Have fun with it too. All right. And Spirit, the Moon Goddess Oracle, what are we going to get for a message out of this deck? What would you like then to continue this message here about the full moon, and what you would like for us to do to accelerate the energy of this full moon? How can we best take advantage of it? With this deck, what are we going to learn? Your advice is. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Spirit. All right, one more here. And what card in here, Spirit, is going to continue this message? There's two. Number 22 and number 32. Hatiya, which is strength. Mama Quilla, which is wisdom. We have the strength and we have the wisdom. Use these to be the rebel. Hear and obey our intuition, and embrace the uncertainty. Thank you, Spirit. I will quickly read these in case of this, because I wasn't going to, but actually I feel like I was being asked to read it, because there is something in one of these, in the explanation for somebody that will resonate with them. So let's read it quick. Number 32 and number 22. 32 is Mama Quilla, wisdom. 22 is Hatiya, strength. Just beautiful. Look at her. She's also beautiful. I see tears, though. Her wisdom comes through pain. All right. Let's start with 32. Mama Quilla is an Incan goddess known as Mother Moon. She is especially wise and strong and beautiful. She has a strong frame and a sense of fierceness about her. On her head, Mama Quilla is wearing a large half-circle crown of silver encrusted with jewels and with the phases of the moon etched in it. She cries tears of silver that flow down her face. She is standing with the moon in a partial lunar eclipse. Therefore, she stands in the shadows. In Inca times, she was known as the defender of women. She was a powerhouse of strength and deeply held wisdom. Priestess of this time would serve and worship her in temples that were dedicated to her wisdom and beauty. She is the ruler of marriage, menstrual cycles, and childbirth, and is the protector of women in all areas. On lunar eclipses, the Incas would fear that an animal was attacking Mama Quilla. They would hold ceremonies to scare away the animal so that light would be restored once again throughout their world. Mama Quilla is the goddess of being fierce and divinely feminine. She oozes strength, poise, and grace. She has come through with this card to support you in connecting to the natural phases and cycles of your body, the moon, nature, and the seasons, and to help you restore balance, harmony, and the beautiful flow of the divine feminine within you. Mama Quilla mantra: I am learning to flow with the sacred cycles of my body, of nature, and of the moon, to fiercely claim my femininity and my potency. Beautiful. All right. Spirit is pointing out how important it is that we go with how we feel in our heart for which direction we move into, but feel our body, know our cycles, know the earth's cycles. That also helps us move in the right direction. All right. And the feminine is the ability to receive wholeheartedly, to allow to receive what he's giving us, this blessing, by following his guidance, the strength, the wisdom to do what the world needs us to do. What is it that you, in your heart, are longing to do? What that is going to benefit so many people. And with the full moon, dedicating yourself to move forward with what it is you feel in your heart you want to do. It is going to amplify the strength of your purpose. It's going to make a bigger impact for those around you and the world. Number 22, Haliya, strength. Haliya is the masked goddess of the moon and of moonlight. I did moon gaze tonight. That was amazing. I've moon gazed before, but not like tonight. I wear glasses, to see in the distance. Just a amazing situation here. I was guided to take my glasses off, which I noticed then when I did that. The moon, when I had the glasses on, like when you see in your rear view mirrors, objects are closer than what they appear. The moon actually was further away when I put, it was crisper, it was more focused, but that actually is relative. It doesn't matter. It's just, you see things, you can see the same object completely different, just depending on many things. That was part of what I sort of learned tonight. Having my glasses off, the moon was bigger, and it was amazing. The experience that I was given tonight, it was pulsating, and kind of went into a trance, and it was amazing. So anyway, excuse me. Excuse me. I got off track. Haliya is the masked goddess of the moon and of the moonlight, worshipped in pre-colonial times throughout the Philippines. She symbolizes the strength and potency of women. Haliya is the fierce protector of the moon against the giant sea serpent dragon, Bakunawa, who tries to swallow the moon a few times each year, causing the lunar eclipses. And both cards are talking about lunar eclipse. Priestesses and wise women would gather in sacred ritual to dance and sing each full moon, circling around a tree and summoning Haliya to protect them from Bakunawa. so that light was returned once more to their land. Hatiya and her brother Bulan, the god of the moon, were both incredibly beautiful, with luscious dark hair and eyes as dark as midnight. They would travel down to earth and bathe in the freshwater lakes of the Philippines. The moonlight and beauty from Hatiya and Bulan were so radiant that the next day, teke flowers would appear from the muddy depths, covering the surface of the lake in bold pinks. Ah, that explains that. That's beautiful. Interesting. Legend has it that Hatiya wore a mask of gold, shielding her incredible beauty from those around her. With this card, she is gifting you the courage to stand radiant and proud as the divine being that you are. As you learn to embrace the goddess that resides within you, you too can remove your mask and learn to radiate your profound beauty through your world. Take off your mask and shine. Hatiya's mantra: I am learning to lower my barriers and embrace the beauty of who I am. Thank you, Spirit. All right. In order to make a difference with your life purpose, this full moon is going to profoundly impact the potency of what you do. We are being asked to hear the longing of your heart and obey that. Be the rebel by not being just the going with the crowd. Be adventurous. Step into the role with a mighty force. Embrace the uncertainty. You have the wisdom, the strength to do this. Know that your light is radiant, warm, healing, loving, fulfilling to those around you. Embrace that. Love yourself as others love you. Take off the mask. Be yourself, because yourself, your authentic self, is much more beautiful than hiding behind some mask. Even if it's gold, your light is much more beautiful than a gold mask. Thank you, Spirit. God bless you too for being here. I hope this video resonates with you. If it does, hit the like button. It's going to help my videos. Subscribe though to the channel if you'd like to get more content in the future. I'd appreciate that. Leave me a comment if there's anything you'd like to add to this reading. I also appreciate that. So I'm just going to let Spirit give us whatever falls out of this deck to end the reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to moon gaze tonight, giving me a beautiful experience with my guides, in fact, tonight. I've been getting experiences with my guides through animals. Tonight there's some, wow, there was some light. There was some light. I thought they were fireflies at first. It was just one, actually, but I thought it was a firefly at first, but I know it wasn't. It was beautiful. So, thank you, Spirit, for having me reach out to those that you wanted to hear this message also with tonight. and letting us connect. Oh, goodness. Let me just do a little better here. But Spirit, out of my deck here, what are we going to end the read with? Thank you for blessing me with this opportunity. All right. Dear Lord, well, that's what it is. Okay, I'll just read them fast. Rest up and try again. You know, the way we've been going, you know, he's just trying to redirect us right now. So rest up. Do it again, though. Maybe there's some advice out of here that you could step into your role with. Does it sound too good to be true? Maybe it is. Right now, we've got energies that can feel the ascension, the rising of individuals that are coming into their God-given gifts. And they're fighting it. They're fighting it, fighting it, fighting it. So they're going to now switch up their tactics. You know, before they would just do whatever they wanted. It didn't matter if they were hurting us or not because they had the power, right? Well, they're losing their power. So now they're being sweet. They're being manipulative. If it sounds too good to be true, be careful. It probably is. Don't cry over spilt milk. What I get out of this is, you know, let's not dwell on the past. You know, if we were doing things that were causing harm to others, ourselves, or just constantly in cycles that were not getting us ahead, don't dwell on it. Don't cry about it anymore. Just understand. Clean it up. Let's just clean it up and move on. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Meditation. Slow it down a little bit. Breathe. It helps the oxygen in our brain. It helps us focus. Brings us closer to the answers that we need. Seek above all for a game worth playing. So this is the what is your heart calling you to do? That's what this is. Don't do it. Pause and see what needs to be adjusted. That's part of that rebel. You know, as I mentioned, I've always been a rebel. Sometimes it gets me in trouble because I just go. I just do whatever, you know, without thinking, without taking a moment to really think it through. The rebel is needed, but there's good and bad to everything. So let's step into the positive rebel energy, which is the trailblazer, which is fearless, but also strategizing. Okay? What would your higher self say to do? That's not the whole point. It is really the starting point of this reading. Okay, my storage was full, so I have to I just got to finish up this video. I had finished it. Didn't realize it had stopped. Oh, well, look at that. Here's the next card. Stop. This is just reminding us, as the rebel, we, a lot of times in the past, were in our shadow side, which was just reacting, doing something without strategizing. Make sure to do that. That's going to help make our purpose, our actions more impactful. Yeah. Home sweet home. This card, I'm getting strong feelings of us coming into our soul families, our guides. I've been experiencing my guides so much recently, and it's amazing. I'm blessed for that. Through animals, through even just light flashes, thinking that it's even a firefly, but no, it was amazing tonight. I feel blessed for this. God, Spirit, the Most High, The universe, your ancestors, they're showing you. We are being activated with some profound gifts, and it's amazing. Embrace it. Keep researching. You're almost there. Just again, reminding us to each step we take, each step in this process. There's no rush in things, so make sure we're doing it right. You know, take time to heal. You need it. There's no shame in slowing down. We're not workhorses. We're human beings experiencing a 3D reality with our light trapped in a body. It's not easy. And this body needs to heal in order to be productive. The early bird gets the worm. So no, we don't need to rush. But when you have the idea, when you've worked out the details, don't sit on it. Do it. Move it forward. Don't procrastinate. The full moon is in a couple days. Doing it without procrastination, with determination, with strategic knowing, and wholeheartedly with your love for what it is you're doing, it's going to be profoundly impactful. The energy of the full moon is going to catapult our actions and get it kicked off hard and strong. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's the low vibrational energies that are feeling us rising. Our vibration is rising and we are coming out of their grip. They are struggling. This is what's happening. It's a blessing. It's divine. It's just the law of the universe, right? It's divine timing. It's meant to be. I don't know, maybe I should have said meant to be. It is what it is. All energies are seeking to rise their vibration. That's the flow of things, right? Definitely not going to leave with a proper goodbye anyway. Anyway, God bless you for stopping. Please subscribe to the channel if you would like more video. Like the video if it resonated, but also leave me a comment if you'd like. It's going to help spread my video more, and just, you know, I'm a new channel, so I'm just looking to try to grow it a little bit. But thank you for stopping. God bless you.